Continuation. I don't know how to record very well. The last video cut off on its own, but I was talking about food. I just there's so many ways I can tell you that we're going the wrong direction in my home country, in America, and the condition of food in the United States is absolutely deplorable. It is unnecessary. It's deplorable. It's intentional. And there's a reason we have nothing to eat there. You can't eat the vegetables. You can't eat the fruits. You can't eat the goddamn meat. It's a shame. It's actually terrible. Here, I left the States 3 weeks ago, hungry. Most of the time, my wife and I eat maybe once a day in the States if I can find something good. The best thing I found is these hot dogs from the butcher shop. And it's the same butcher shop I bought steak, ground beef, chicken, and it's absolute. Is this thing even recording? Ah, yes, we're recording. It's terrible. I bid you people to start being aware of this. The media machine in the United States is the same slop that ends up on our plates, and it's pathetic. Do you hear me? It's pathetic. It's terrible. It's unacceptable, and we're all accepting it, as well as we're accepting all the other practices of this machine that works to subdue us. All of it. All of it is about control and eventual tyrannical control. If you don't believe me, sit back and watch what happens to your currency. Our currency in the United States is I've been saying for years and been told I'm full of shit 100 times, is being destroyed for a reason. You figure it out. But you think the elite in the United States eat the same food you do? Guess again. They don't. Okay? We need a wake-up call in the United States is the biggest thing. And for my Brazilian friends, I want you to know that what you're seeing isn't it's not accurate. It's not accurate at all. It's not the truth. It's a lie. Okay? It's a flat-out lie. America isn't Shangri-La. It isn't the golden goose of the world. America's in serious trouble. Homelessness in America, as you know, is completely off the chain. My wife felt a little bit ill here, and we went to the doctor. They helped her. They didn't try to rape her pocketbook. Everything was covered because she's also a Brazilian citizen. I hope that... Yeah, if I fell down right now and busted my knee, I could literally wander over to the hospital and they'd help me. They'd help me. They wouldn't check for my insurance. I wouldn't have to pay anything. They would help me. My wife had a little legal issue here. Not important, the subject specifically, but she had a little legal issue. Spoke to a couple of people, and an attorney came and helped her and said, no, there's no need to pay because I'm paid by the state. So I pray that the Brazilian people never follow the American example and turn their health care into a business. Because in the United States, we're getting screwed in so many ways, in so many directions, for so many reasons that aren't necessary. We, the people of the United States, are in possession of 600 million tools, 600 million tools that are designed specifically for the handling, the adjustment of tyrannical governmental process. They started with your licensing. Now you have to have a license to take a shit in America. It's absolutely a shame, and especially coming to some place like this, third world. I would rather go live on the farm with my wife's brother, and eat mandioca out of the ground, fruit off the trees, fish out of the river, and sleep in a building with no doors and no windows than what we're doing in America. How's it different? You know, my wife's brother is a man of the farm. He's not in traffic every day. Yeah, he's got to get up and work. But is that less rewarding than sitting in a chair staring at the internet all day, which is what I find myself doing on my days off? Huh. Another thing that's important is tooling.
This is
Tooling
potato
here.
there.
Oh, begging your pardon. This is what?
Potato there.
Potato of the air.
Here have the
That's a potato of the air.
as good, as safe, as super element.
Super element, nutrition-wise. So when we reconsider, what's third world, what's not, like I said, utilitarian function has kind of kept Brazil from turning into the United States as far as a inbuilt system of banking, rape, and corporate screw job. I apologize again for my lack of video quality. I'm just trying to share a little bit. This will be a two-part video because I'm not good at making videos. I'm working on it. I'll learn more when I get home. I'll try to learn some editing skills and put things together that people find, more informative. There's not a whole lot more I wanted to talk about this morning. It's been long enough. We're doing a little walk and talk, and I wanted you to see if anyone was curious what it's like here. I've had the best time of my life. Everybody's taken me in as their brother, their family, and I can't be thankful or grateful enough to everybody that I've had contact with. It's a fantastic thing. It's completely foreign to what I'm used to. And honey, is this mandioca? No, this is mandioca. Oh, this is mandioca, yucca, what we call yucca. I just want to talk a little bit more about it. This thing here is a staple here in Brazil. As I mentioned earlier, they make a flour out of it, which is quite a process. As you can imagine, it's very difficult to make flour from. It's like potato flour, I guess, but flavor and texture-wise, there's absolutely no comparison. The mandioca flour is really silky. It's really soft. And when you make bread or something out of the mandioca flour, it just has the most amazing texture. They make cheese bread here a lot with it. Here we are at the edge of the street where we're staying on the next block. And it's beautiful here. It's beautiful. The climate, it's been lovely. I don't know if it's always this nice here, but the climate has been fantastic. Not much more to say. One thing I wanted to show you, I showed you in an earlier video, but I'll show you again. This is a water system in Brazil. People aren't interested in. They have no confidence in governmental water supply. They've started fluoridating it here. The creeping in of this bullshit American philosophy of chemicalize everything. It's not happened to the food here. The food isn't toxic. It's quite delicious. I haven't had an appetite until I got here to Brazil, like I said, in 2 years. But the water systems are pumped from shallow wells. You can dig 12 feet down and you'll hit water. 12, 15 feet, you'll hit water. So they pump the water up into the tank. The tank provides the water pressure, and that's because a lot of people have rejected government water. It's very curious. Don't think that everybody in Brazil is, intelligently looking at this. Some people are, sucked into the horse shit too. But the biggest thing is, my Brazilian friends, don't think that what you see on the internet. I've looked on the internet. The censorship is incredible. The representation of the United States to the Brazilian people, it's completely false. Completely false. America has a lot of things going for it. The biggest thing it has going for it is the God-given right and the legal right to address tyrannical government policy and individuals. The country of the United States is run by pedophilic freaks that are hell-bent on screwing the shit out of the people. And they've been doing it, and they've been getting away with it. I urge my American friends to wake up. Wake up, America. You're eating shit, you're breathing shit, and you're making shit. And it's time to take a different stance. We in America have everything we need to address every one of these deep-seated subjects. 40 trillion in debt, is that not enough evidence for you to understand the Bom dia. Is that not enough for you to understand the criminal element at work in our country? I bid you, pay attention. You know, half the country's asleep and has, oh, it's Trumps and Bidens and Democrats and Republicans. You two-team brainless idiots. You know, the world isn't made of two teams. There's a huge amount of gray area in between. But the one thing you can be assured is you have enough evidence in the United States to understand what's taking place. And that hasn't happened here in Brazil. You know why? Because the Brazilian people, they wouldn't let this happen. They don't even have the tools that we have in the States. And these people would pick up their sticks. They'd get their garden hose, their rakes, their shovels. They'd go out into the street and they'd do some chopping. Okay? It doesn't happen here. And I pray God it never does happen. They've monetized everything in our country. Everything. Every tree. Every piece of property. Every automobile. Every drop of water, every bit of power and electricity. Oh, here's our caramel. Hi, caramel.
Vagabundo. Homeless, não vergüenza.
They're pretending like they have a home to defend. Hilarious. Anyways, it's been long enough. I don't want to rattle your ears on too long because long videos are just too boring. But be aware, censorship is real. It's happening at home. It's happening here. And if you're seeing it on the news or you're seeing it publicly in the media, that is your first indication that you have no damn idea what's going on. Because everything they do...
I love this wall.
Yeah, well, look at this wall here. This is really nice. Everything they do is about control, rape of your pocketbook and your brains. Real quick, my wife wanted to show you one of the really beautiful homes here. These people must have some pretty good money. But this is what their outside wall looks like. Beautiful tile work.
Have money.
Have money.
Yeah.
So this is an electric meter here in Brazil. And it's probably a smart meter, believe it or not. I can't guarantee that, but I think it probably does have a wireless communication capability. Another thing my friends in Brazil need to avoid. Everybody have a great day. I hope your day goes as nice as mine does. I'm not looking forward to coming home, but we'll be back. Thank you for everything. I hope you find this informative and interesting, at least a little bit more. I hope there's some information contained in here. Hey, shut up! Have a great day. Say bye, honey bun.
Bye, 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 mundo.